So last night, I mean, the Lakers are a mess right now. Last night at home, Pau Gasol comes back. They're playing one of the worst teams in the league, Charlotte. At one point, they're down 18 at home. Just a mess. Now, it's Pau Gasol's first game back. Steve Nash supposed to be here this weekend. It's just a mess. They're awful. You got to hear the play-by-play. The Lakers should have lost the game. Trailed by 18. I think Charlotte gets about 9 shots here at the buzzer. Here is the final call. John Ireland with a call of the Lakers winning 101-100 over Charlotte. Listen to this.
Kemba Walker's got it. Now they said a double pick for him, and Kobe switches over to him. Kevin drives left, elevates. Howard blocks the shot. Henderson grabs the rebound, misses it. Mullins grabs the rebound, misses it. Mullins again misses it. The ball's loose. Three-pointer by Gordon for the win. No good. The Lakers win the game.
What a mess. But here's what's remarkable during the game. Kobe had 30 and 7 assists. His 7th consecutive game with at least 30 points. He's the oldest player in league history with more than 5 straight 30-point games. We idolize Michael Jordan. Kobe's in his 17th year. Jordan only played 15. By Jordan's 10th year, there was obvious signs of erosion. Vertical had decreased, couldn't get open looks, shooting percentage plummeting. Kobe, 7 years beyond Jordan's 10th, is dropping 30. If Kobe in his 17th year played Jordan in his 10th or 11th, Kobe roasted. Jordan was better in his first 10. But Kobe's got 3 to 4 years left. I would say at least 2 more premium years. He's scoring 30 regularly. Why? It's not debatable. You can go look at the numbers. If you go look at Michael Jordan, and you say this with Peyton Manning too, you have to look at the right numbers. Whereas LeBron James, physically a beast, Kobe and Michael can't compare to LeBron physically. LeBron James in recent weeks has been riding his bicycle to and from practice and to and from games. A bicycle. He is physically 6'9", 245 to 250, 3% body fat, could bench press Jordan and Kobe. Much, much stronger than both. And will blow away MJ's stats. Points, assists, rebounds when he's done. Maybe titles, but certainly all the individual stats will blow it off the board. LeBron will play for 20 to 22 years. Remember, people forget this. Jordan came into the league having played 3 years of high-end college basketball when college basketball had rosters filled with pros. So Jordan had 3 years of that college beatdown. By his 10th year in the NBA, his shooting percentage was going down because he couldn't get away, couldn't get the clean looks, and his vertical was dropping. Yet Jordan was literally a better shooter in year 10 than year 1. What does that tell you about physically what happened to Michael? As he became a better shooter, unquestionably, his field goal percentage went down because he couldn't get the looks. Why? One, he played college basketball, more beat down on his legs, but the bigger issue, Jordan lived harder. Gambler, light sleeper, heavy drinker, big smoker. He's building a house now in Jupiter, Florida, which got ventilation for cigars in every room. You seen Jordan? He's bloated. He's heavy. He's bloodshot. He looks old. Jordan grew up in the South, Southern diet. Moved to the Midwest, chomp cigars, drink a lot, steaks. Kobe grew up in the European diet, moved west. He will tell you he eats salmon 300 days a year. Salmon, fruit, vegetables. Moderate life. Europe, moderate West Coast life. Not a big drinker, not a smoker. He also has nutritional advantages. We just do. Every 10, 15 years, you just have nutritional science advantages. But it's really remarkable. Kobe Bryant, just off how he has treated his body and the advances in sports, right now with Kevin Durant's best scorer in the league, 17 years in the league, and add 2 more years on with playoff games. He's almost a 20-year veteran. Look at the great players in league history. Magic, Stockton, MJ. You know, at years 13, there's an erosion of the player's skills. They can't jump, they lose vertical. Kobe Bryant is unbelievable. He is right now, with Durant, the most automatic 30 in the league. LeBron, look at his numbers. His field goal percentage is going up 10 years in the league. Physically, LeBron's better than MJ and Kobe. LeBron, that's why I always say about LeBron. Get over the rings for now. LeBron is just entering his peak. He's 10 years in the league. Didn't have any college basketball. Not a big smoker. Not a big drinker. Heavy, heavy, heavy sleeper. Jordan was a 4-hour night sleeper. LeBron's a 14-hour night sleeper. Not a big drinker, not a big gambler, not a big late night guy. Not. What you're seeing now in sports, there's a lot of trends in sports. Athletes now, the money is so great, treat their bodies much better. Not to say they don't casually drink, but they're lighter drinkers. You look at Jordan's history, where he grew up, where he moved to, where he played, how he lived. The truth is, Jordan should have been greater for another 5 years. But he played for 15. In his last 2, he was about 20-point-a-game scorer. Not a very high field goal percentage. He lived, and to this day does, really, really hard. And even as the greatest basketball player ever, it had limitations. Jordan actually cheated himself. He should have had 20 years in this league. 20. Kobe's on 17. 30 a night. Tonight. Tomorrow. The next. The next. The next. LeBron's 10 years in, just moving into his peak years. I mean, I say this all the time. You better enjoy these Kobe and LeBrons. I mean, maybe we'll have another Kobe, but it is stunning. Stunning. 17 years into the league. Really 19 if you count the beat down on the playoff games. 19 years in the league. I'm going to drop 30 tonight. For 2 weeks straight. When everybody in the league knows, with Nash hurt and Gasol just coming back, you got to stop Kobe. Everybody in the league, that's all they do. Let's stop Kobe tonight. Can't. Remarkable. And what I said about LeBron is true. He is now biking home. Let me quote. I'm gonna read you a quote here. Said Dwayne Wade, dude's a different animal. He's a beast. What can you say? LeBron said the other day, the last game, quote, all day I went without a car to shoot around, after shoot around to the game. Wade said later, to be honest with you, after that game the other night against Washington, we were a little worried about a grown man bicycling home, but he's a beast. By the way, just to further my point, whereas Michael 10 years into the league, you saw shooting percentages coming down, you saw, still the ability to score. But LeBron in his 10th year just became the first player, 22 straight games, 20-plus points a game. He's just moving into it. And a lot of people would choose that life. I'd rather be explosive and dynamic for like 9 years, be the tiger, over more moderate living and longer success. So to each their own. But I'm here to tell you, what LeBron's doing and Kobe are doing, decade into their careers, is surpassing MJ. Those cigars, 4 hours of sleep, heavy, heavy boozing, hard, gambling, golf, it wears on you, even if you're the world's greatest basketball player. It wears on you. This Rant and the Herd brought to you by Regis. They know flexibility.